Hello, everybody. My name is Sir Rafael, and I will be teaching you environmental studies for class 1. Today, we will be learning about travel and safety. All right, do you know what travel is? Traveling is when we go to other places, right? When we go to other places, that is called traveling. Do you like traveling? Where have you traveled to? What did you travel on? Right? So today we will be learning about how we travel. Now, let us look at the pictures below. Name them. How many of these have you seen them? Do you know what these pictures are? If you know what these pictures are, write the names under the pictures, right? Now, means of transport. Yes, that's a big word, transport. Do you know what that means? Transport simply means going from one place to another place, right? Transport, to be going somewhere in something, right? So, we use different vehicles to travel from one place to another. They are called means of transport. Different means of transport are used on land, water, and air. What are some of the means of transport that you have used? Did you ever sit in a car? Have you ever traveled in a car? Yes, that is a means of transport. What about a scooty? Right? Scooties, taxis, buses, all of these things are means of transport. And these means of transport travel on land, right? Have you ever flew? Have you ever flown in an airplane or a helicopter? Right? Those are means of transport that fly in the air, right? And then if you've ever been on boats and ships, right? Those are means of transport that travel on water, right? Means of land transport. Cars, buses, trucks, trains, cycles, motorbikes, and auto rickshaws are some means of land transport. A train runs on tracks. We use a train to travel long distances. Some means of land transport, such as the bullock cart, are pulled by animals. They are mostly seen in villages. Look at the pictures below. Do you see the bullock cart? Yes, that cart is being pulled by two bullocks, okay, or two cows, and then the person sits behind them on the cart and rides the cart, right? That's a bullock cart. And then you see a tonga. It's also called a rickshaw. It's a horse pulled carriage, right? We see a jeep, we see a bus, we see a car, and we see scooter. All of these things travel on land, right? And then finally on top we see a train. A train travels on train tracks. All of these means of transport travel on land. And then we have means of water transport. Ships and boats are called means of water transport. Smaller ships called ferries and steamers also carry people and goods on water, right? Do you see the pictures below? You see you see ships and boats. Some of these smaller ships are called ferries, and then steamers also carry people and goods on water, right? Those are means of water transport. And then means of air transport. Helicopters, airplanes, and hot air balloons are means of air transport. Airplanes are the fastest means of transport. They help to travel long distances in a very short time. Have you ever traveled on an airplane? What happens on an airplane? We board the airplane, we sit on our seats, and then they tell us to fasten our seat belts, and then we go flying into the air, right? And then we also have helicopters. Helicopters travel to high mountains and dense forests. They are sometimes used to travel to places where there are no roads, right? And then traveling in hot air balloons is mostly for fun. Would you like to travel in a hot air balloon? So you see those pictures over there? You see that picture of the hot air balloon on the right? Yes, some people travel in the air through hot air balloons, right? And now there are some safety rules that we all have to remember. We often hear about accidents that take place when people travel. They can happen on land, water, or in the air. Let us look at some safety rules we should follow when we are on the road. Number one, always walk on the footpath. Number 2, do not run or play on the road. Number 3, cross the road at a zebra crossing. Number 4, stand in a queue while waiting for a bus. Yes, these are all very important rules that we should follow, safety rules we have to follow when walking on the road. Okay, always walk on the footpath. Do not run or play on the road. Cross the road at a zebra crossing and stand in a queue while waiting for a bus. Right? So let us try to remember what we have learned for today. The different vehicles we use to travel from one place to another are called means of transport. Different means of transport are used to travel on land, water, and in air. Buses, cars, trains, and bullock carts are some means of land transport. Ships and boats are means of water transport. Airplanes and helicopters are means of air transport. And we should always follow safety rules on the road. So we've come to the end of the lesson for today. For homework, I would like you to do exercises A, B, and C on pages 70 and 71. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.